Why your wife no longer wants you anymore. Well, let's dive into this, you guys. Usually it starts with you're not providing nutrients into the relationship. You become complacent. So I always say, look into the mirror before you go into the blame zone and blaming her. Now, she could be wrong. You may be doing everything possible to nourish the relationship, to cultivate it, to maintain it. I mentioned this in many videos as well, but sometimes we all grow out of each other. So if she no longer wants to be in a relationship, you want to sit her down, talk it over, see if you can do a reconcile. If that doesn't resolve anything, then it's time to move on, and perhaps you should celebrate. Life is too short to sit back and play the victim role. Now, hopefully, prior to getting married, you had a prenup or you set up your finances separately. Then it's a lot easier to say goodbye, exit stage left, like Snagglepuss. Now, if you haven't done that and you've had years of sharing each other's finances, well, that's going to be a lot more difficult. But generally, you guys, when a woman no longer wants to be with you, it's because she's perhaps moving on. You guys grow bored of each other. It's no longer nutritional for her. She doesn't feel the spark any longer. This kind of shit happens. This is reality, despite how much you invested. So keep in mind, a lot of men do that as well. They'll meet a lady and have a relationship with her for many years and then move on. And then again, that gal, when you met her, probably was a beautiful young woman, and as time moves on, she's gotten older, right? So when you leave her, it's a lot more difficult for a woman to find another man. It generally is. She's not as hot and cute and sexy as she used to be. So you want to keep that in mind. But when women do that to us, we can, dust ourselves off, get ourselves back into shape, and get going in life. But again, always look in the mirror why your wife wants to leave you, so you can resolve the issues quick. Do not play the victim role. It's too easy to play the victim role because there's plenty of content out there on how to play the victim and put the blame and point the finger instead of looking at yourself first. Like I said, perhaps you weren't cultivating this relationship. All relationships, whether you're married or not married, the marriage is just part of a certificate, requires cultivation and maintenance. So if you stop doing that, you stop maintaining yourself as well, things can change in a relationship. Now, even though you have perhaps done everything, you're in great shape, you've cultivated, sometimes we all grow out of each other and we're ready to move on. So people come into our lives for different reasons. Sometimes it's a day, 2 days, a week, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and then we move on. And that's one thing you want to keep in mind. So perhaps if she decides to get up and go, well, shake yourself off. Hopefully you didn't let yourself get out of shape, but if you did allow that, that could be part of the reason as well. A lot of times, a lot of women will be doing their yoga and doing all the little things there to keep themselves very attractive. And a lot of us guys, you guys get lazy and complacent. You play your video games or you do other things just that are not healthy for yourself, and you let yourself go. And that's what happens. Relationships take work. And if you don't like relationships, long-term relationships, you don't want to do the work to maintain that long-term. As I mentioned before, women are very contextual and narrative-driven. So keeping that in mind. So if things change, she decides to leave you, well, let's celebrate then, right? If you're out of shape, sign up to the gym or just start exercising on your own. Set some discipline, steadiness in your life. Get yourself together. Don't weep. Don't stay home. Exercise. Get together with your buddies and get back into great shape. And there's a great world out there. And don't be a victim, and don't look at women as the bad guy or the bad people here. There's too much content out there pointing the finger. You know, because it's easier to play the victim. So what I'm saying is, stand up tall, dust yourself off, chin up, chest out, and start enjoying life. Life is too short not to enjoy. You want to have a good time, and you want stories and experiences to tell. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Again, chin up, chest out, and just celebrate. You can't fix everything in life. Even, I don't care how hard you try. If the other person doesn't want to repair or fix it, you can't repair it. You can't change anybody that does not want to be changed. All right, so until the next video, we'll see you guys soon. Take care.